Lumen Technologies up 14.51% today. It is roaring back from yesterday's Lying Media episode. Verizon, AT&T, lead cables, Lumen, Sprint, lead cables. Yeah, everybody thinks they're probably the king of the lead cables right here. The truth is, most people in this country drinking water that is not from a well. It's tested for lead before it's sent to your house. You're not going to find any lead in their drinking water. There are a lot of people on wells. If you have a cable running across your yard that has lead on it, it's not going to dissolve and end up in your drinking water next week. Maybe over the period of 50 or 100 years, it might end up in your drinking water over that period of time. But the cable is only a quarter-inch big. It runs across your yard. The water that touches it, if it does get lead in that water, it would be so minutely fractional by the time it mixed with your groundwater, if it made it down that far with the lead, then it would not be even traceable. You're talking about many millions of gallons underneath your house, and you're also looking at not enough lead where you'll be able to find it. I think the world woke up on this one today. They all freaked out yesterday. They thought, oh my God, $1 trillion lawsuit coming. Oh, the whole world's got lead. No, it didn't. This thing took a bath yesterday all the way down to, how bad did it do? Good Lord. We're at $1.60 yesterday. Yeeks. And then like a rocket ship today. Everybody just said that's stupid, and everybody with AT&T and Verizon said that's stupid at the same time, and it's kind of profit taking after that. Expect it to go right back up to here shortly. It's still got a little bit of room to travel. You might want to pile on your lumen while you can. I wish you did yesterday. It would have been smart. If you're a lumen player, that was a dip for you. You have to believe in your companies. You can't believe that there was no lawsuit filed. Will there be people petitioning for lawsuits one day? Probably. They'll probably, they'll say got lead poisoning, then call this number for an attorney. Yeah, that may very well happen, but they're going to have to find some actual lead in your drinking water. You're going to have to be on a well, and good luck with that. You're not going to find any lead any more than you're going to find gold, cyanide, arsenic, and all the other bad things that are already in your human body and in drinking water to some degree. You're not going to find a meaningful amount. And in order to win a court case, you have to be injured by this lead, and you also need to be able to find the lead, and then be able to blame it on the cables, which may or may not have lead sheathing running a quarter-inch across of your yard just underneath the soil, where water going downwards, rainwater might touch it on its way down. It's honestly a big whoopity-doo. People literally are pooping in their backyards and with their septic tanks, and everything they flush down the toilet, everything they rinse down the dishes, garbage, the most disgusting things in the world, we just freely pour that into our backyards. Oh yeah, let it go down there. So it's soaking right into our well water. Then we pump it up and we clean it and we drink it. That's disgusting. I would rather have a lead cable running across my yard than a septic tank, by far. One of them seems like instantaneous death. One of them seems pretty reasonable. Lumen, don't worry about that news. This is a good buying opportunity for it, probably. I wish you'd have done it yesterday. If you catch another dip, just remember that this lead thing is probably not going to pan out to mean much. There's too many hurdles that need to be crossed for any lawsuit to even really get filed or even go. Unless they're frivolous, in that case, you better do it in the right state, or you're going to be paying legal fees after you're all done to Lumen, because they're going to win and they're going to sue you right back. And then you got to find the lead first, and then you got to get sick of it first. And no one got sick. It's just oh my God, what if people got sick? No, they didn't get sick. They just saw the cable and said, oh, that's lead. And then somebody leaked it to the news media, made it a very big deal yesterday, and caused the shitting of several stocks. LUMN, Lumen Technologies. You can play this one to make some money. You might have missed out on it. I don't know. Or if you're fearing the lead, now's your chance to short it. I wouldn't do that. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Lumen Technologies and what happened yesterday and today. Have a wonderful day. Please like the video and subscribe to more updates and news. Have a great day.